pull up Doug's medical records and see his medications. Look at this. I counted 40 something drugs, but let's look at all of the drugs, fentanyl and Nimbex. Now, Nimbex is the muscle blocker, and the fentanyl, they react to it together and cause irregular heartbeat and low blood pressure. Fentanyl and propofol, they cause irregular heartbeat and low blood pressure. Dexamethasone plus insulin. The dexamethasone increases blood sugar, and then he's all of a sudden a diabetic and needs insulin. When you mix insulin with morphine or an opioid, it can cause death. And you have hydromorphine and disoxide and fentanyl, midazolam. Those are respiratory depressions, and they cause cardiac arrest. We have adenosine and vancomycin that causes kidney failure, liver problems when they're combined, and respiratory depression. And then when you combine midazolam, propofol, that's irregular heart, low blood pressure. And it goes on, and you can see hydromorphine causes irregular heart rate, high blood pressure, and suppresses. So all of these drugs are interacting with one another, and that's what he got. And he was getting them all. No one could survive that. That's why I say that your husband was a strong man, and it's almost like they had to use more to bring him down. And that's why he got double the dose of remdesivir. So it's just heartbreaking to see that.
Doug had five
Five
blood transfusions.
Holy mackerel. Yeah. And I can see that because of the drugs. The interaction, it's crazy how these drugs interact. And it's the respiratory depression, the slowed heart rate, and the bleeding was a big issue there too. So
he had two on one day. On January 3rd,
one day,
he had 2 blood transfusions. And then on the 6th, the 10th, and he had one on the 5th too.
He didn't go in bleeding.
No.
None of them went in bleeding. 5 blood transfusions.
They said that when they called me and asked me if he had prostate issues before he went into the hospital, and I'm like, no, he was healthy.
Yeah.
And so he was blood in his urine.
Wow, 5 blood transfusions. That's amazing. This is Doug. And you can see that he was given fentanyl, and the amount that he was given, that's like 109. And then at the same time, they didn't give him any propofol because those two interact. So you see the balancing act of what they do here. They lower one drug and raise another one. And did he need more propofol to sleep more? This doesn't.
He couldn't even talk.
No, he had other sedative drugs in him at the time, and it's in conjunction with each other because they knew they interacted with each other. They knew if they gave a full dose of one and a full dose of the other one, he'd be dead completely. And then they need him because every day in the hospital is a paycheck. It's a payout. And every time they administer one of these drugs, that's a payout.